Hi chaps, how's it going? This is my first proper video, so I thought I'd give it a go. I want to do more videos, I want to try and do things. I'm a 40-year-old guy that's turned 40 in January, and I don't know, I just kind of want to reach out to people my age and, see if people are, in the, not the same boat as me, but, have gone through similar experiences. And today I want to talk about a morning routine for men in their 40s. And this is what I do for me. It's kind of something that I've incorporated since July last year. And for me, it's kind of helped me. It has helped me. What are we now? It is the 29th of July. So I've been doing this for a year. And I've actually found it so beneficial. Like just little tweaks, little things, little changes that happen. And I feel like a different person to where I was a year ago. So like one of the first things that I've actually learned to do, and I don't know if you guys still do it or not, but the snooze button is the fucking devil. I'm not going to lie, it's the fucking devil. I was over at my brother and sister-in-law's last year, and it was random. They just moved into their new house, and we was talking about, oh God, sometimes I feel so drained, during the day. And we started talking about, pressing the snooze button. And the snooze button it's... I mean, why anyone presses the snooze button, I don't know. I don't know what people think they're gonna get out of 9 additional minutes for kipping, and after they've been asleep for 7-8 hours. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me now because it's what I was doing. But the thing is, though, what I was doing previously was I was snoozing that button for, I don't know, I'd set my alarm for maybe an hour before I needed to get up. And I would snooze it every single 9 minutes. And then, like, you wake up, you go back to sleep, then 9 minutes later, you're back awake, and it just fucks you. The constant snooze button effect. And that is down to a sleep cycle. Now, after, agreeing to do this, I heard that the sleep cycle is your body goes through certain cycles of sleep during the night. You might go to sleep for 2 hours, then you'll like a deep sleep for 2 hours, and then you'll naturally sort of wake up a little bit, and then you go back into a deep sleep for another 2 hours. And that's just the way sleep happens. That's the sleep cycle. It's a pattern that your body does. It's just the way it is. You don't sleep solid for 8 hours. I'd love that to happen. If only that could happen, but not for me. And I'm sure a lot of other guys watching this video right now. But the sleep cycle, if you fuck that up and go for the snooze button, basically your body, once it's tired, you wake up, you hear that alarm, you press snooze. Your body, you go back to sleep, and your body starts going through, spitting everywhere here. Your body goes through a sleep cycle again. And then it gets disturbed in 9 minutes. And then you press it again. Your body goes back into a sleep cycle. Then it gets woken up again in 9 minutes' time. Your body can't handle that. You can't handle that. You've got to just keep on cracking on. You've got to snap out of it and smash the off button when your alarm goes off. The snooze button is the worst thing. And I found that when I was pressing the snooze button, my body was just a wreck throughout the whole day. To be honest, with the other things that I've incorporated, yes, that's made me feel even more better. But it was a slow process. I needed to crack the snooze button to get me over it. The next thing that I did straight after that was when I smashed the snooze button, I'd probably get my phone out and I'd have a look through my emails. Now, I know that there's probably lots of people out there that probably think, nah, like this is like, you can't do that. You can't do that. But you can. You totally can. Because for me, it wakes my eyes up. It actually like opens them up. It's getting light into my eyes to wake me up. And people talk about, before you go to sleep, you should never look at your phone prior. because the light in your eyes keeps you awake. So why not do it first thing in the morning? That's my little tip. For me, then, I go downstairs. I've got this coffee machine that basically grinds beans up, gives me a fresh cup of coffee like at the touch of a button. I absolutely love it. It's the best thing in the world. I got it as a Christmas present. It broke 4 years ago. I bought another one. It's still going. I'm absolutely in love with my coffee machine. It's so good. But I found that was like a quick fix. Like once your eyes have adjusted to the light, and you're getting up and you make yourself that cup of coffee, it's great. You give yourself 5 or 10 minutes to drink a cup of coffee to sort of wake you up. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that also say you shouldn't drink coffee as soon as you wake up, but why the hell not? Like if someone wants to tell me different, like that's fine. But for me, it's worked for me. I enjoy coffee in the morning. I enjoy the flavour. I enjoy the caffeine. It gets me woken up. It sorts me out, and I like it. It works for me. Once I've had my cup of coffee and once I've sort of chilled out a little bit, I will have a workout. I will always have like a 20-minute workout. Now, I say always. If I'm at home, I'll do a 20-minute workout. Sometimes I go and do my PT in the morning. And because I live quite close to where I work, have the what's the word? I have the I can't think of the word. Unbelievable. I have basically I can go to the gym for 7 o'clock, do a workout, be done for 8, get home by 1:15, shower, go to work. I'm in work for 9 o'clock. Bosh. But this is the thing. I wake up at 6:30. I let my body adjust. I have my cup of coffee. And then I will either crack some gym clothes on and do a workout downstairs whilst watching a YouTube video, a home workout. Or I will go to the gym. Doing the home workouts at home, obviously you do it for 20 minutes so you can chill out afterwards. Like that would be like a high intensity thing, But when I go to the gym, I always do like weights. Like I'm big into the weights at the moment. Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't muscular or anything like that, but I do believe in weightlifting and weight training to lose weight. Obviously, your diet has to be good as well, but the weight training I'm actually finding so beneficial. And my PT has been fantastic all throughout. So yeah, I've really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. So once I've done that, and now this is something that I know is thrown out there a lot on social media, on YouTube, by all sorts of gurus and what have you. I watched it, didn't really pay much attention, but I paid out for a life coach. Life coach. A fucking businessman who claimed to be a life coach. Let's put it that way. I won't talk about his program because it was shit. However, there was one thing that I did gain. He was you're going to fucking do this, you're going to fucking do that. And one of the things was, you are going to have a fucking cold shower every morning. And you know what? That is one thing that I've taken away from that program, is the cold shower. Because the cold shower, for me, I tell you what, I have never felt, like after doing a workout, having a cup of coffee, that took me to a certain level. But the cold showers, I tell you what, that was a game changer for me, a proper game changer. They really do make you feel more alert with people, yourself, your surroundings. I don't know what it is, but the cold shower really did work for me. And I fully recommend any 40-year-old that has never had a cold shower or has no interest in a cold shower. Don't get me wrong, you have to build yourself up to it. You've got to get under there for at least 10 seconds, come away, put the the warm water on, and then do like another 10 seconds of cold at the end of it, and then just up it gradually. But I tell you what, it really is a game changer. You really have to give this a go because it really does make a difference. I promise you. Like once you've done it, don't get me wrong, I still hate them. I still hate a cold shower. But every weekday, I turn the shower on, I turn it on to warm, because I can't do a cold shower all the way through. I have to do cold shower for, say, a minute, I'll stand under there, I'll do a minute's worth of cold, then I'll put it onto warm where I'll wash my body, and then I'll turn it back onto cold to wake me up again. Because the warm water is comforting, it's nice, it's lovely. But you got to give your body that shock of the cold water, and it's horrible. Like, it really is horrible. I know I'm trying to say to you, you've got to do it because it's a game changer. I'm not saying it's good fun. There's lots of people that really enjoy it. I personally don't. My body don't like it. But I like the feeling that I get afterwards. And that's what you got to think about long term. Once you've done it a few times, honestly, you will feel the benefits and you will love it. I guarantee you. And for me, one of the final things that I do, and again, this is dead simple, and it's stuff that is out there on YouTube and social media. It's all over the place. But it's making a list of things that you want to achieve in your day. Now, sometimes I do that before I go to work. Sometimes I get into work maybe 5-10 minutes early, and I'll do my list. I always make a list before I start work. It's a game changer. And the reason I say it's a game changer is because you're writing stuff down that you want to achieve. And throughout that day, you can look at that list and you can go through that list, have a look to see what you wanted to do, what you want to achieve. And as you do one at a time, you cross it off. And then you come to it at the end of your work day or at the end of the day before you go to sleep. You can look at your list and you can say, okay, I've achieved something today because that is what I wanted to get done. If you don't get everything done, that's fine as well, because you can add it to your list for the day after. And you can crack on and then you can prioritise that and make sure it gets done that time. But I tell you, lists are incredible. I think for me, physically seeing productivity, for me, is a game changer. For me, this routine has taken a bit of time to adapt, but like I say, I've been doing it for a year. And for me, I have seen personal development within myself. I think anyone that, changes little tweaks here and there throughout their morning routine, it's gonna be beneficial to anyone. And some of the things that I've thrown in there, for me, it really has been life-changing, like for the past year. I started when I was 39, okay? But since I turned 40, I really do feel like I am achieving more. I do feel like I am more alert at work. And like I said, the snooze button is the fucking devil. Do not use it. Get yourself out of that habit. Get rid of the snooze button. Press off. Get on your emails immediately. Wake your eyes up and get on it. Now I'm telling you, that's what you need to do. Get rid of the snooze button and get yourself a morning routine.